What's up YouTube? This tutorial I'll be showing you how to use a PS2 emulator and play PS2 games at full speed. Let's get started. Open up your PS2 emulator and just follow me. Copy my settings. Let's start with configuration, plugin, and BIOS selector. For plugins, I use the default settings. When you first install the PS2 emulator, it gives you default plugins. So just leave it as it is. For BIOS, I use the latest USA version 2.0. Okay. Now let's go on to emulation settings. For EEIOP, use the full settings. For BUS, the full settings. For US, the full settings. This is the full settings to make the games work pretty good on the emulator. Now for US Windows, make it 800 x 600 resolution, aspect ratio, widescreen. Now the rest is up to you to check or uncheck, except the last two leave unchecked. Speed hacks. Some games work good with hacks, some they don't. So you guys, if the games are working pretty slow, I recommend you to uncheck. But if the games are working how they're supposed to, leave it checked as it is. Game fixes, we don't need this, just push OK. Now let's go ahead and go into configuration video. Now this part is really important, you guys. Make sure in render you have a direct 3D9 hardware. It's the best one. Initializing auto. For resolution, uncheck the native PS2 resolution. It makes the PS2 resolution slow. In some computers, the PS2 resolution doesn't really work that good emulating, so I recommend you using a custom scaling. Custom resolution 800 x 600. That will make the game work pretty fast. The emulation will run pretty smooth. I recommend you 800 x 600. Still, it works fine, you guys. The rest will be unchecked, except texture filtering, logarithmic, Z, and alpha correction. Press OK. For audio, let's go ahead and set up the audio plugin. For interpolation, you could use linear OK sound, which is 1 or 2 cubic. I use linear simple OK because it's pretty good for the emulation performance, you guys. For module, you could use X Audio 2 recommended or nice direct sound. Both are good, but I use direct sound. You could actually use direct sound, it works good. Now for synchronizing mode, just leave as recommended. In audio expansion mode, use the one you like. It doesn't affect the emulation. I use around 7.1 because it's pretty good. Now the rest should be unchecked. Press OK. Now controllers pad, just leave the default settings and set up your controls. Now make sure you have automatic game fixes on system. And that's it, you guys. This will give you a great speed on playing the PS2 games on the PS2 emulator. I'll give you a quick demonstration. Let's see, Marvel vs. Capcom 2, here we go. As you can see, guys, it runs up to 59 point something, up to 60 FPS, which is pretty good. Pretty good. So there you go, guys. I hope it works for you guys. Comment down below if it did. Stay subscribed for new upcoming tutorials. And thanks for watching. I hope you guys like my new intro. I'll be making more really soon.